is there still, even still, is there any way that he can repair himself, or that they can repair this campaign after that? Because I mean, I guess even if it was just an off night, it was also probably the only night that 20 million Americans are going to be paying attention. It's the only night that all the networks are going to be airing the same thing. It might be the only chance that either one of them get to make an impression this year if they don't do another debate. Even if it was just a bad night, as the campaign is saying, does that matter? Does that matter? And I'll thank you for letting me ask the question.
Clay, thank you. You were praised in the chat for your cover of Bridge Over Troubled Water, and those lyrics are appropriate for the moment.
Yeah, yes.
Look, there's his convention speech. There's the debates. He could start doing high-profile interviews. There's all sorts of ways he could try to come back from this. Most incumbents or candidates who fail in one debate have another debate within a fortnight. He doesn't have another debate for a good long while. And remember, he was already behind. I don't share Megan's view that we're looking at 48 states necessarily. I'll see how things go.
So many Biden staffers, present and past, have moved into the shocked category, right? The Biden infirmity story, obvious to outside observers since he began his time as president of the United States, has now moved into the "we had no idea" phase. Then next phase will be blame Jill Biden.
I think more than anything he can do is he can get luck. Perhaps Donald Trump will be sentenced to prison, and voters will have an overwhelmingly negative reaction to that. Perhaps the horse race in the battleground states won't change very much, and then he's still within hailing distance of some fortunate event that he either brings about or just happens on his own. I think a lot of it depends on whether, if he does tough out this week, whether he's able to make his own luck and have some luck. And you never know. And Donald Trump could be a horrible running mate. There's all sorts of things that could change it.
It sounds like that's not much that he could do, though. And I mean, it sounds
well. He could.
From that answer, it sounds like a lot of outside.
He could give a great convention speech. He could do some high-profile interviews where he's really good. He could have some international successes in Ukraine and Israel. Doesn't totally control that, but he could. And then if there is another debate, he could do great in that debate. If he does great in the next debate, if there is one, that's going to matter more than this one if he toughs it out. So there are things he could do.